Truly, we are rejoicing today in the Yahweh of salvation. We just thank God for this time because everything is done. I see it in my spirit. I see that everything today that has been done is happened spontaneously. Hallelujah. It's not routine. It's not program. I mean, it's like you may even feel like you've been put on the spot. Yes. And some of the saints that was here this morning, they see how discombobulated I was. I didn't have it all together, right? Mm-hmm. Just all discombobulated, this and that, whatever. But how many know that Yah puts it all together? Yes, He does. And it all makes sense when it's done, huh? That's right. Hallelujah. We just rejoicing in the word because on this morning, just things that mysteriously just came about this week, and all through the week I was didn't just have to worry about dealing in one word, but I was put on the spot kind of to bring the lesson and the evening word, and when y'all begin to kind of speak to me and begin to speak His word in my heart, and I begin to formulate it and put it all together on paper, and by the time I got done and I looked at what He had gave me for the morning, I looked at it and I said, well, it coincide with the word that's going to come actually this evening. And for the many that was under the roof this morning, Yah was dealt with a serious word, a word that He wanted to deal with His people in, because a lot of times we are joined to the wrong lead, right? There's a lot of times that we sign on the dotted lines. Sometimes we sign off on contracts and just different things that keep you locked up. But sometimes when we try to abide by man's agreement, that there are things that He leave out of the agreement. Anybody agree with me? But when Yah promised you something, and His promises are sure, that when Yah promised that He's going to do something for you, it doesn't matter how He do it. It doesn't matter when He do it. But just know, if you trust Him, that when you come out, you're going to come out victorious. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And so I get mighty excited of the word that He gave this morning, because the word that He gave me was under Yah's umbrella. And that's why you see this piece of umbrella. I tell you one thing. Somebody said that when you go out, if you look out the window and the sun is shining, and Yah said backtrack and go get an umbrella, just because you see the sun shining, you better go get that umbrella. Hallelujah. And from the looks of it, this morning it was all cloudy and looked like it was going to rain and this and that. And I told the people, I said, they see me coming with to the podium with an umbrella, a Bible, and they was probably saying, what is the world? What is going on with this? But when I got out of the car, for half the time I don't use an umbrella anyway. He told me to go in the trunk of my car. And when I went in the trunk, I don't even own an umbrella. But I drive so many people home and back and forth, whatever. They leave their lunch boxes, they leave their shoes, their sneakers, their suits, and I just happened to see an umbrella. So I got the umbrella and I said, well, wow, this is kind of coinciding with the word that He's given and the word that we was to bring. So I said, I'm not a preacher that put up props, but I said, I think I'm going to use that. And so when I went and got the umbrella, and everyone witnessed, I got the umbrella, it was in this little case. And we looked at the case and we read the wording of the case, and it said, Storm Master. And I thought about that, and I said, well, yeah, He's the master of all our storms. And if He's the man that create the winds, and He's the man that speak to the waters and to the waves and to the floods, and He can make them be still and just under the sound of His voice, then He must be in control. I just believe that Yah is trying to take control of His people. He's trying to now build covenant with His people and put things together that was a mess before. And a lot of times we're making the same mistakes over and over again. We're failing at everything that we do, and nothing seems to happen right in our lives. because we did not place it in the master's hand. Hallelujah.
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 We're not going to tarry long, but we're gonna bring the word forth. We ask that everyone that have a Bible, we just need everyone to get a Bible. Hallelujah. Because we need to follow the word. I could be telling you anything, but his word shall perform. There are a lot of things that we didn't know because we have not come to the knowledge or read in his word what he has. We began to talk about the benefits earlier, the benefits that are in Yah's insurance, and they had this insurance called the umbrella policy, and the umbrella policy is a policy that covers you, hallelujah, that extends coverage to you when you're in a situation, when you're at risk with many things that happen in your life. That we found out that if salvation was a business, it would be risky business.